congressional reporter Torian Small joins me now from Capitol Hill. Torian, let me play for you something the president just said as he was wrapping up his prepared remarks to House Republicans in Doral, Florida. Please, let's listen.
No, it'll guarantee the midterms. It'll guarantee the midterms. If you don't get it, big trouble, my opinion.
That's reference to the legislation, meaning what the president is saying is if this piece of legislation is passed, Republicans are guaranteed to win the midterms, which is not true. He doesn't know. And he also implied that if it doesn't pass, Democrats will continue to cheat. And I've said this before. I will say it every time the president asserts this. It is false. The statistical probability and the statistical reality of non-citizens voting in federal elections is beyond minuscule. And there are academic studies, stacked on academic studies, that confirm this. Torian, pick it up from there.
Yeah, I just want to point out also what the president is advocating for is a bit further beyond what the House passed. That SAVE Act didn't include what he's calling for now, which is also restrictions on mail-in voting. That means that even though House Republicans did get it across the finish line from their chamber, they'll have to go back to the drawing board to rewrite that bill and pass it all over again before they could send it over to the Senate. There have been quite a bit of stalling on the Senate side because of procedurally, it's not as simple as just a simple majority as it is in that chamber. Leader Thune has been pretty vocal on his trepidation around changing the existing rules, including implementing what's known as the talking filibuster, which is what the president has been pushing for. But even if he did, that still doesn't guarantee that they can get it across the finish line, Major, because, as we know, the Senate is a bit more complicated, and some of those procedures could spell disaster moving forward for their chances at pushing back against opposition from Democrats.
It's a desperate effort by Republicans to distract. The so-called SAVE Act is not about voter identification. It is about voter suppression. And they have zero credibility on this issue, Republicans, in the same way.